Nick speaking. Welcome to this video. Just having a look at Avengers and how I'm going to actually paint them. One thing I'd recommend to anyone, it's always best to research what you're going to do for a bit. Spend a couple of weeks working out how you're going to do it. Have a look around at other people's stuff. The last thing you want to do is spend like 10 hours on a model and then just regret how you painted it, or see something maybe that's nicer. So I've been researching a copy of White Dwarf, Eldar, having a look in there at some of the Avengers. Seems like this is the new Games Workshop paint scheme, and on a closer look at this, they've got like a black and gold gum. Also I've been having a look through this book. I think this is the old edition. Actually the Avengers in here, I think they must be the old models. They've got what looks like Guardian bodies rather than the current Avenger bodies. But what really struck me was their guns. They've got like a white and gold colour scheme. I really like the gun. So I've been experimenting to try and see if I can work out how I'm going to paint mine. And some old Guardian guns that I had, just painting it up in that colour. Now forget the blue, because that's just like a base blue, give me an idea, and the finder scope on the top I just stuck a little bit of plastic on, just give me a rough idea of how it's going to look. But I've been experimenting with that. I actually quite like how that's come out. I did do another design just to see if I could come up with something a bit different. So this time it's gold on that insert section, but I'm not 100% sure on these two at the moment which one to go for. I'm probably going to go for the white one. But on to the actual Avengers themselves. Right, so these are the ones that I've already based up, and as you can see I've based the bodies in black, primed in black, and then the heads and the guns are primed in white. The X-Arts, he's primed in white as well, because he's going to have white shoulder pads and stuff on there, so I'm just going to black in the rest of it. Now, these Aspect Warriors, obviously they're supposed to have their own colour scheme. Blue, obviously, for Avengers. I quite like that idea because A, it means that I can have a break from painting purple, which is nice, get some experience with painting other colours, and also it's quite fluffy. I think it would look quite good on the table as well. But, of course, I do have my own craft world. So I thought rather than painting these all in purple and just having my craft world colours, I'll use the original colours and maybe add a bit of purple and white here and there extra. So I've come up with a couple of things. First up is going to be the tabard. I'm going to paint the tabard purple, and then the head crest I'm going to have striped purple and white, or at least I'm going to do purple and white first. I'm slightly concerned that with the white stripe on the head section, on the hair section, and then a white mask might look odd, white helmet, but I'll have to see. But the X-Art itself I was going to paint purple and yellow on the crest, just to make him stand out a bit, and potentially I was going to have his tabard white, which is another reason for spraying him white as a base. Let's have a look at the sword on my X-Art actually. Just trying to work out if that's in a sheath or is that actually the blade. I think it's in a sheath. I'll need to have a closer look at that, unless you know. Let us know in the comments. So that's what I've been up to, and I'm sort of preparing now to actually paint these the proper colours. Hope you like them. Any thoughts or comments or advice, and that'd be most welcome.